Probably gonna absolutely murder our viewership, whatever little viewership we had. Okay, welcome back to Salmon Industries for real this time, since my internet decided just to say goodbye. We're currently working on getting some AC and power steering stuff working, other little fiddly stuff like that. The power steering this always leaked because we had really weird fittings. I tried to flux core weld together. The AC needed fittings adapted or a bracket made for the compressor, which we were going to do. We just never had time. Now we have time, and Steven has a skill set required to braze stuff together, so we're going to cut off some old power steering or AC lines, weld them up to this car instead, or braze them up, I should say. We're going to weld some power steering lines up, since I broke 2 fittings already anyway. And just do it better now that we have a little better talent and the ability to TIG weld and the ability to braze stuff. Again, by we, I mean Steven has the ability to do those things. While he does that, I'm going to, I think, find lunch before I go low again. Great timing on my part.
I need another connector. These are kind of not great.
You're blaming the tool, Steven?
Well, it's the tool and the connector because I hate that style connector.
I like these, the heat shrink on ones at least.
Well, the heat shrink's fine. No, the squishy bit's terrible.
It's so close.
I used the red one, the smallest one.
Said,
Might have the wrong
hello,
one.
gentlemen.
Hello, hello. You gotta check the front, because one was meant for the heat shrink kind, the one's not.
No, I'm using the right one for the heat shrink kind.
Okay. Well.
By using the right one, I may not. The colors don't matter. Look at the numbers.
Yeah.
It's almost like your kids all mixed up.
Yeah. Because they fall out. Doesn't hold very good.
I don't see how this is going to be much different than what I was using. Oh, we'll see. Let's grab another one.
I'm going to die! Yeah. Hi. Sorry to be a while there, but can you throw 2 pieces of pizza in the toaster oven?
I only needed one.
Sorry, the air fryer. Awesome. Thank you so much. Steven, you want lunch?
No, I'm good. I actually
Good.
I had some gas station pizza on the way over.
You got pizza on the way here. Hunt Brothers?
Yeah.
Nice. You got some Hunt Brothers. Yeah, that's what they sell at gas stations.
Or I guess technically it wasn't. It was the 7-Eleven pizza, which is just as good.
Well, sure, yeah. Sure. Oh, excellent. You're killing it. Awesome. Thanks. Number 2. Bye. I think my sensor just stopped today. I think today's day 10. Now let's throw a sensor in. And now build this Z creeper, so I got a stool / creeper, and then I will clean off all those AC hoses. See what I actually have to work with. I don't think you're gonna want to braze.
No, it has to be like stupidly clean.
Yeah, I figured. I'll work on that.
Although I think those rods we got have flux built into them.
Nice. Well, they better go for like $10 for 2 or whatever it was. It was 7. That's paid $17 for tax for 4 rods. The Harbor Freight rods were 9. Is that working? From here, it sounds like you're tapping it, like just tapping the case. It doesn't sound like a magnet. I assume it's a magnet, though.
Well, I thought you were going to hear a brass wire tapping a case.
Oh, they just wire? Okay, good. Yeah, great. Doing great.
I saw your face. I saw it.
What, I got flower face?
Yes, you have a flower face. It's the same face you get when you're really excited about something.
Do you have pressure? Cool, you do not.
So.
Yep.
We need to. This isn't the right clutch for this pulley.
Okay.
But, I'm pretty sure it's on the other compressor. I think we changed them and realized that wasn't going to do anything.
Makes sense.
Because that pulley lines up nothing with any of these belts.
Gotcha.
So we fixed that magnet for probably nothing.
Okay. Which one of these things is KL one then?
That's the KL pump.
Okay.
But the magnet. Jesus. Fuck. Let's see if this little guy can do it. Oh, yeah. Makes me look weak. Like it was nothing.
The fucker didn't even click. How rude.
Oh, you put your snap ring pliers up already? Cool. How far up? Ah, shit.
You know, just all the way. Man, I'm always dying out here.
The proper tools are nice. Especially when it comes to bullshit ass fasteners like snap ring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna have to get those really, really shitty bolts out of that now.
Great.
Brian Carroll, too, said, "That engine looks so good."
Yeah, it does.
It's damn well better. Spent a lot of time on that thing.
I remember how to get those out now.
Get one out.
Those bolts.
This just needs snipped. Right there feels like where we heat shrunk it before and soldered it.
Makes sense.
Oh, we didn't even tighten that.
Yeah, but after the last little fiasco, you're not going to let that happen again.
Which is good because I really don't want to redo all the wiring I just did. At least now we get the better snap ring that's not half worn out. I just put the one.
The stock one back on.
Nicholas Surdiek said, "Wahahaha."
Okay. Can you pop it back off, actually? Let me just put it in the bucket for a while because it's nasty, and then we'll switch back to it in like a couple hours. See if it's any better. What's so funny?
Or I kind of just like. I guess I don't really need the pulley on to do like AC stuff.
Nicholas Suardiek said, "Afternoon will in Bloom Tech."
Good afternoon. I feel like it's morning, but I guess it really isn't. Like at all.
Yeah, I don't think I even left my house till noon.
Makes sense. I ran a lot of errands today.
Oh, that engine is large nose, so if you have AC, you might want to start looking for a large nose AC pulley.
At this point, it might actually be easier to find an Aspire or MX3 magnet clutch.
Yeah, I checked it on my parts bins. I don't have any large nose V-belts left.
I bought the last Newell stock Motorcraft one from Rock Auto. I'm dying. Down here, it's just a magnet. Didn't have the pulley on it. I was a little miffed.
Nicholas Suardiek said, "William, do you have one eyes and what was the other thing?"
Do I have one? Yeah. It's going to cost as much as the engine did, though. It's only a half joke. I have 17 B6Ds and 2 large nose AC crank pulley. Because it's a rare item. Like, literally, the large nose AC V-belt pulley only came on 92, 93 Festivas with AC. That's it. No other B series use that. So, I can make it work. I can get you the parts you need somehow for some amount of money. The exact amount and timeline and stuff, we'll have to talk about it.
You could.
You guys gotta learn to message me questions like this when I am not already doing something. I always see people like on the weekend saying like, "Hey, it's finally the weekend.
Nicholas
Do you want to do like
Suardiek,
XYZ?" I'm like, "Brother, I'm knee deep in some
"Is there
shit."
anything else we can do for it?"
No.
Besides swap pulleys to beat or a rib belt.
Right, that's what I was saying. Those are your two options. Your two options are go find a ribbed AC compressor magnet clutch assembly, which is not too hard to do. It's actually probably easier to do, but still takes some work if you know what you're looking for. Or buy a large nose AC crank pulley from me or somebody else on the page. I have some. I'll just have to see like what they actually go for right now before I tell you what the price is. But I can tell you now it's going to be more than 30 and less than 100.
You can always ask Bill Taylor too. He might just have one laying around. He does a lot of AC stuff.
Indeed. All right. We should assemble that damn thing finally.
What thing? Oh,
The thing we keep just walking over. It's supposed to make like better another table or slash chair for us to work on. Instead, it's become just another pile of stuff on the ground.
your stock high pressure line might work.
Oh.
Your low pressure one's the one that's really different.
Okay.
There we are.
Also, if you want to check like the fitment with O-rings, the O-rings are in the AC kit.
Your OEM one's a little bit bigger, but it did slot in. So I think it might actually seal better than this one. The sealing surface. I'm measuring an O-ring is not like the smartest thing to do.
Like I said, you can chop the rings off. I've got the kit.
Yeah, the O-ring surface is like the same. They're both 14 millimeter. That's measuring with the O-ring in. Which I said wasn't the best idea, but it might just work. If we only had to replace one line.
Well, I say it's fine by me, with the caveat, a little asterisk here. The Protege had the coldest AC of any vehicle I've ever owned. That shit kicked ass. It blew hard on max settings, and it was cold.
The AC and the car both blew hard.
That's true.
Maybe it might not fit. It's a little, I don't know. I guess I'll tighten it down to 10 and then go down there and look how it looks. When I was testing it up here, it looked like it was sitting flat when I pushed it together.
Alright.
It was like a 10 mil.
Oh, this is actually an important thing, isn't it? Both of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relatively. I need a 10 mils into that long. Roughly. Wait, I'll just take one out of this pump. Wherever this pump went.
Brian Carroll 2 said, the one time I rode in the Protege when I first met Will, I was freezing in that car and it was 90 degrees outside.
That would have been something else, because I don't think the Protege had AC. Actually, it's not had AC since the swap, so really, the only person that knows how cold it was Michelle. Yeah, man, that's the person we have to impress, really. You have to, oh no. What? I think it was already like that. I mean, yeah, it does look old. Hopefully I have another one of these. My other KO.
Okay, the fitting does indeed not fit.
Okay.
So we'll use the other one.
But we have confirmed that the Festiva ones do.
Do you have a brake line cutter?
Rex Robertson said, new here. Brian Carroll 2 said, I rented it when we worked at Toyota.
Yeah.
Rex Robertson said, engine mod.
Yeah, Brian, it wouldn't have AC then, so it must have been something else. Because we haven't had AC in this since I lived here. Rex, engine mods, yes. So, this is a USDM KLDE and a Protege5 wagon. The engine, this is its third KL. We put 2 junkyard KLs in it, and they kept blowing up. So Steven very graciously rebuilt this one from the ground up. It's mostly stock internals, so standard KLDE internal stuff. However, it does have like the spiciest aftermarket cams you can put in this thing that still uses stock HLAs. So like better than KLZE style cams. So they're very hyped up cams. It's gonna have headers on it. They're on it now. We just need to modify it to fit around the steering rack. It has a 6-speed transmission. We custom built this 6-speed, so it's a close ratio 6-speed box, still G series, but custom ratios or custom built close ratio 6. It's got a cold air intake. Does that count? I feel like a 5-year-old saying stuff like that. But yeah, it does have a K&N filter and the old school cold air intake stuff. And then the other stuff, modification-wise, is like mostly just aesthetic stuff. It's got the JDM grill from Auto EXE, and it's got black Canadian market headlights. I've got WRX seats to put in the front of it, and we've got the factory subwoofer we're going to put in it pretty soon. It's got 17s from a Mazda 6. It's got the big brake kit. That's actually a performance part. It's got Mazda Speed 6 brakes, so 320mm rotors up front. It's a beast. I think it's about it. We might put lowering springs on it this time. I bought some. I guess we're gonna try it. If it rides like ass, we're gonna go back to stock. But right now, it's got just old factory struts on it, like 200,000 miles on the factory struts. I think it's making it sit lower because they're kind of blown out. It handles pretty good actually for how old they are. But I bought new KYBs. We're gonna see if it's any better. But that's most of it. We actually typically on the channel we do Festiva stuff. This is the first Protege thing we've done in a while, which is nice. But there's a big Protege meet coming up for a bunch of guys on the Protege page on Facebook are going to the Dragon in April, the Tail of the Dragon in Tennessee. And we tried to drive this there last year, so we rushed to rebuild this literally last May for this exact reason. Made it halfway there, then the alternator put out like 16 volts and fried the ECU. So Steven came and rescued us. We brought it back home, fixed the alternator issue, replaced the ECU, took it on a test drive to make sure the wiring was truly fixed, and then the engine just started knocking out of nowhere. So this time it's not gonna. Oh, also shimmed oil pump. Custom white painted block. How about that?
Your head was cut off. Go better now.
The AC has not worked since we put it in because the brackets are all funky, so we're fixing that right now, and then we're gonna do some power steering work. And right now, though, before any of that, I need to clean the floor and I need to clean that.
I need a brake line cutter.
Like the spinning one?
Hey, brothers just popped in. Only getting sound from the right side. Mono maybe. Can still hear well from that side though. Also thanks for P5 rundown. Hyped for the build.
Heck yeah. I thought it was mono yesterday too, but I thought that was my laptop just being annoying. Settings. Default microphone. Compressor enabled, that's good.
You don't do much brake line stuff, so I wouldn't even know where to look.
And if there's one in the flare kit, otherwise I won't have one out here to be inside the house for plumbing, for cutting copper pipe.
I could use a sawzall, but it's not ideal because it leaves a lot of flakes.
Yeah, no. Ask Michelle real quick. Or it's under the sink in the house. I can get it. I just want to see if I can figure out why the microphone is deciding to be in mono. Sound settings, desktop microphone, wireless go to. This device is in use. 2-channel, 24-bit. How do you get back to just the classic control panel for devices these days?
I think they got rid of it in Windows 11.
No, it's got to be somewhere. It's hard to get to. Control panel. Okay, no. Yeah, control panel. Thank you. Please. Sound.
Yeah, Windows new menus
Recording.
are ass. Maybe we're just
desktop microphone. Levels. Listen. Advanced. 2-channel. Exclusive control. Alright, we might lose audio for a second then. I'm going to unplug and replug in the lavalier. And I'm going to go find Steven a tool. I'm going to set it somewhere I'm not going to step on. Then I'm going to assemble the thing like I said the last 4 times.
I can cut and clean these while you. I said I can cut and clean these while you assemble that. Finally, buy this team tool.
Yeah, I just need to go inside and find it. Alright, now check. Let me know if this is stereo. I'm going to face that way. I'm going to face that way. Turn the device all sorts of left and right. Now I'm going to plug the lavalier back in. Let me know if it's still in mono or if it was that whole time, if it switched back and forth or whatever. These are like $5 lav mics from Amazon. Alright, pipe cutter. Spinny pipe cutter. Alright, this time I actually got it. Look for the other day too if you can find it. Mission success. Alright, hopefully that helped. I don't know.
William Jackson said, audio still one side, volume good though.
Oh, hang on. I think I know what to do then. I think I have to hold this button over here. Okay, now it should be not mono. Because this microphone lets you record with 2 mics. And to split the channels, normally mic 1 is left, mic 2 is right, so I can edit it in Adobe later. If I'm broadcasting, I can merge left and right. So now we should be left-right merged. I was gonna turn the heater on. Pretty cool. I know. I know I put a hoodie on, but yeah, it's 63 to 77.
William Jackson said, audio good, both sides. Thank you, fam.
Thank you for reminding me.
Said, that's a big brain play right there.
Yeah. Glad I remembered that. Otherwise, I would have thought my laptop was broken for another day. Well, I should say I did all that audio repair just to turn the heater on, so now you guys are gonna hear the buzz of the heater in 2 channels. Oh, that's the box the AC came in.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, right, because none of our KLs ever come with a compressor. Somehow, all this time.
Well, this one did. The problem is I don't know whether that pipe breaks.
Yeah, it's probably sitting outside for a long time.
No, it's actually in someone's garage. We had to try to carry that bastard out with transmission attached. It's like in the back room of someone's garage.
Oh, this new one.
Yeah.
I was thinking Tony's.
Oh yeah, Tony's. I have no clue what the hell that was. Rotate this. I bet I can make this one work with just a die grinder without having to modify it too much. Because it looks like the same thing, just has like a bell end on it. But if we grind that off, it just slide in. I don't know why they need a bell end.
I mean, it's not gonna hurt to try it.
Yeah, like the shank side looks like the same size.
Right. If it ends up being bad, it's not gonna ruin the line that I need. We're gonna have that enough either way. Or not either way. Like, either it works or it doesn't. We cut it off anyway. So I might need it. I'll also say, normally our working conditions are a little nicer. Our camera setup and the space we're working in is a bit nicer, but all the big project stuff going on the back, and this is a side project, so it's in the front of the garage, kind of crowded with other stuff going on. Or assembly stuff. It's not bad. It's 51 today. Tomorrow's gonna be 60. I am definitely ready for it to be warm though, no doubt. Basically whenever. I'll be awake at like 10.
Ryan Carroll too said, going to look at some rentals in the morning, so I probably won't be here till 11 at the earliest.
That's fine by me.
It's like the time we actually get up and start doing stuff anyways.
Right? Michelle got me up at like 8:30 today.
Looking pretty good. I see you get Taylor over for it.
Nice. Throw that kid. The AC like bag above those yellow kerosenes. Everything through AC's in there.
That'd be nice to only have to replace one line. Good look over. You drop these at one point?
Yep.
I kind of thought so, since like definitely a variety.
I think it was when Ryan was doing his actually, but it happens.
Yeah. The case is laying next to nothing, so they kind of dropped it. So
Yep, and it's made like the world's thinnest plastic, so doesn't take much.
yeah, at least it didn't crack.
Yeah, like the cotter pins, which the second they touch the ground, it's just an explosion.
That was really cool. Yeah, that was awesome. Where did she go that time?
That's part of the pivot, right?
Oh, yes it did.
It could probably be a tick looser, but
Not single.
maybe it'll wear it a little bit.
Oh yeah. That looks pretty damn good.
That stuff.
My modification.
Yeah, the good stuff.
I think so. I need a 10 to be able to tighten the bolt down though. You know, like the 10 that was on the
We got enough tools out here. Really, we should just be clipping these to our belts. I didn't lose the clip for one of them though.
This oil filter housing just looks so good.
It really does.
Especially with that brand new motorcraft feature.
I don't understand how the back wheel changes.
I would assume with hardware.
I'm gonna drop some nuts.
Okay, baby. Now the back shoulder's a bit bigger too. I'm not going to be able to easily grind that one down.
Yep, as I thought, it's not that easy. You have to take the head frame back off. It comes installed, you have to remove. I would say, how do you get this in here? Is the Phillips for this back in the drawer? This drawer? If you switch this out, then it's on you. Otherwise, it should be in the drawer.
I laid it around here.
Oh, you did take it out.
Yeah.
That's one, yes.
I thought you put 10 mils right there.
Yeah, this definitely can't go out in the rain, that's for sure.
So this may come as no shock, but I lost the cover.
Well, it's kind of small.
I'm sure I set it down right in front of my face somewhere.
William Jackson said, "So, what makes you guys love the Festiva? I am a Protege nut, but I'm guessing they're more similar than I'd expect."
Very similar. So the Festiva is just a rebadged Mazda 121, which of course is the little brother to the Mazda 323, which is a Protege. So back in 1988, you, in other countries at least, you could buy the 121 or the 323, or both. The 121 being the smaller, underpowered one, and the 323 being the medium option. And obviously you got the 626 and other bigger body cars. So a lot of how it drives, characteristics, the feel of it, very similar stuff. The Festiva is great though because A, it weighs nothing, and B, as the underdog of the Mazda front-wheel drive family, that means every other part for us is an upgrade. Since we're at the bottom of the food chain, we have the smallest engine and the least amount of weight, we can stuff in all the bigger engines and have a huge party. That in the community is really cool. It's still very active. And Mazda obviously had a very winning idea with the Festiva because the Festiva is still being made to this day. We are like 3 or 4 years away from beating the Beetle for longest produced platform. Because of that good.
Are the new Beetles still produced? Do they even count? a different.
No, different, same platform. The OG Beetle platform was produced from like 65 all the way up to 03.
Dude, Iran's gonna keep making those things for the next 30 years.
Hope
So
so.
we're definitely gonna be beating the Beetle.
Well, I think Iran might stop already. I think I just do all these left. There you go.
William Jackson said, I had no idea what countries have them. Iran and other Middle Eastern countries love these and the Proteges.
Yeah, so the Festiva was sold on every continent except Antarctica. So it was made as the Ford Festiva, the Kia Pride, the Mazda 121, and then other countries made their own versions, like the Saipa Saba or the Saipa 141. It was made under the brand Terpiol, which is, as the model Terpiol under Venrir Auto, which is Venezuela, Iran Automotive. So it was made in Venezuela. Wally's made it as the Wally's car, I think 918. It's been used, the platform's been used by many companies in many different forms over the past almost 40 years.
It's just that good.
They're just dead nuts reliable. I mean, Mazda B series obviously, but the B3 itself was always meant to be a very detuned, slow, hardy, economic engine. I don't know what I was trying to find there. So they last really well. They have great ground clearance from the factory, so they're easy to use in thermal countries. But they also respond very well to performance mods.
Said, holy shit, that's awesome. Thanks for the knowledge.
Yeah, no problem. But in the U.S., we figured out, by we, I mean Charlie, a lot of the stuff, Charlie Whitney, a big guy that raced his professionally, he hasn't so much recently, found out that you can make a Festiva into a very fast little race car for very little money. So since then, we've been developing parts platform, and it's gotten to the point where I'm now based in I think the Mazda B series is some of the best engines ever made. Some of them, at least. The FSDE that came in Protege is one of the worst engines ever made. A total piece of shit. So we threw it away when it exploded, and now we're doing stuff with the KL. I think the KL is a great engine, despite it repeatedly blowing up. But it's still, I mean, how sick is that? Like a tiny baby V6, dual cam, natural redline of 7,500 RPM. It's just so fun. Is that knocking?
Well, your engine's not running, it's fine.
I'm in the door, not the. Alright, we're fixing the Protege on.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
dude, you got a few more since the last time we was here.
yeah, probably so. Or at least more in my own yard instead of somebody else's yard. They're not all mine, though, to be fair. The Saab's not mine. Where are you parked?
Bro.
Damn it. Alright, everything else is mine besides the Saab.
Well, I mean, half your cars are parked on the road, too. So.
Yeah, it's also true. Yeah, everything here, plus the two S10s on the street and the
You can never
Ford
have
Fusion
enough.
on the street is also mine. I bought it just for its transmission. But yeah, we're finally getting this thing fixed again.
When did you get this thing?
I've had this for like 6 years now, and the first year I owned it, I blew up the FS, so we KL swapped it, and then I blew that up like 2 years ago. Finally got a new KL in it last year. Another junkyard engine just slapped it in. It lasted all like 500 miles, and it started knocking as well. So this time we did it for real, or I should say Steven did. He took it apart in his basement and rebuilt it from the ground up this time. And this is the first car we could put in our 6-speed in. So this has the 6-speed converted G-Series. So standard, like externally looks identical to the stock G-Series, but inside it's got a full 6-speed gear set.
That's awesome.
So there's this one more that I have half done in the back, and then we also built one for his car. So standard, like for the Capri, like a standard G-Series. Now you can have a 6-speed Capri if you really wanted to.
I saw you made the 6-speed. I
Yeah.
also saw you did the coil.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a ton of crazy stuff. But the Protege guys are having a dragon run in like a month, so I thought we should probably dig it out and actually get it done. And then so we got the old one out last night. We pulled it in yesterday at 3 p.m. and since then we got the old engine out, the new engine dressed, all the parts back onto the trams. We got it back in temporarily because we're gonna take it back over to modify the headers to fit. This is like just a standard set of probe headers we got in the junkyard that interferes with the steering rack on the front of it. It's just so much shorter. We're gonna cut and weld these to be a little closer to the block, and then modify the bottom half to fit. And then I also, the power steering hose got stuck on the banjo bolt, so as I was unscrewing it, it took to the banjo with it and just twisted the hose right around it because the impact said get out of the way. So we're just going to redo like all power steering lines to actually make them. And the same for the AC.
The power steering rack and the burn.
Yeah, that was fun, right?
No. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's not awful on the Capri.
It's just tedious.
Yeah, it sucks on the Festiva. We just have no space to move it. Like you have like an inch to move the rack forward, and the whole pull it out like that.
Yeah, we're going to take the exhaust off to get more.
It's going pretty good. We're getting there.
Yeah, but you also have like a bolt for like it's the bolt that puts the power steering like clamp on like the steering wheel itself. I can't find the bolt anywhere.
Oh, for the U joint inside?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The red one out there probably has it if you want. Look thick.
I went to like 3 different places, 3 or 4, and none of them have that one bolt I need.
Here's that. This one looks good. I think it's the same one we got last time. It's obviously it's sitting around. So it's got plenty of rust.
All right.
You gotta do the brazing back here.
I had to peace out. Yeah, because who the hell needs to spend, $7 on 2 when you can get like a pack of 50 for the same price?
Yeah, but somebody else thinks the same thing and then went and bought it all. The guy's like, oh yeah, he's like, I just sold this 20 minutes ago. I cleared something, somebody took frog out the bag. I'm like, alright, well, great.
Well, I imagine Harbor Freight was a little bit better deal than Lowe's.
Yeah, I mean, it just sucks because I went to Harbor Freight. Like, it said online they had it stopped. I'm like, oh, it just sold. I was like, I cannot believe this. Who else just happened to need these Saturday morning?
Just like that toolbox,
Right? Sorry, chat. Sorry. Alright. Steven's gonna braze these AC digits together. Very cool.
Although I guess this is technically soldering because it's low temp.
That's close enough.
Well, relatively low temp. It's still hot as fuck.
Relatively brazing. I like the smoke by the tip. It's pretty sweet.
Almost. You got any flux?
Yep.
Somewhere. This cheap ass Lowe's one doesn't have flux built in.
Oh, yeah, you're saying.
Okay, I appreciate it. So much.
Do you see the new turbo manifolds that are coming?
Try not to take too long.
Oh,
We might actually melt this hose if we have temperature for it.
I heard about a couple things. I know you got turbo manifolds too.
I don't know where the raw flux went, Steven. Might be inside. Yeah, no, not here.
Grab me the. You said there's other rods over there, like the ones that came in that kit.
What?
My old torch kit. Is the rod still over there for it, or do we throw everything away?
I think we threw the whole box away.
Oh. I mean, I can try getting it a little hotter and seeing if it'll flow in better. Flux just helps it flow. I assume these had it in it considering how much they cost compared to the Chinese ones.
Yeah, there's nothing up here. We did a full setting on the first one but the previous one had that. And the crank sensor kits are done.
There we go. I think that's wasn't hot enough.
There's my camp kit on that head on the table there, the purple one. That's the kit installed.
Which one? Oh yeah, that's what I saw you post on Facebook. Dang, now I can have an actual kind of fast reprieve.
You can see it kind of sucked in now since they got a lot hotter.
Oh yeah.
The temperature range is like 30 degrees, like working temperature. So, yeah, you have to hit it spot on. It's kind of the bad thing about the low temp rods.
Nicholas Stewart, yeah.
Did they miss the brazing on their side already?
No, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because it's just pushed through here. That welds more or less just to locate this so it doesn't rotate.
Oh, it's because it's all the way in the bottom.
Yeah, because they push it through and then they stamp it.
Right.
So that lip gets formed. Like that lip's not part of the block, that lip's part of the hose.
It looks fantastic.
Well,
You want a water bucket over there?
we'll know for sure once we vacuum it to see if it actually holds. I'm going to grind down that blob
Sure.
because there was a crack in the pipe right there. I think it filled in.
I think your oil tray's right there too.
No. Yes, but no.
Okay.
Because if I do have to braze more on it, it's going to...
Did you want to send me that invoice?
Oh yeah, that's all one big chunk now. Oh, maybe. This thing's hot as hell. Nice. I think I melted the rag together.
They are like much faster melting than the Walmart ones. I don't know if it's more or less nylon, but they melt fast.
Nope, I think we're good. I don't know if the camera's actually still connected, but you can. Does that look
yeah.
good?
No, you're back
close?
a little bit. Or put your hand behind it. It's just getting the autofocus to actually do something. Yeah, lower. Yeah, I'll do it. It looks fantastic.
It's about the only good use for the low temp aluminum rods I found.
Yeah, because it did nothing on the case. Not a damn thing.
You gotta heat it up to such a certain temperature.
I was gonna say, I got a ton of other new stuff too, but only for Festivas. These are bolt-on 4100 conversion drums. Switch to 4100 wheels.
Oh, there's one of your lines
But
done.
that won't fit anything Capri.
Do I still have a bunch of Capri parts? I'm trying to
Nicholas
figure
Stewart, yeah.
Same.
I wouldn't have done that personally.
Beautiful.
We just got to vacuum the shit out for like 12 hours now.
You're good. I don't even have AC here, so
What do you mean you don't have AC here?
I don't have refrigerant yet.
Oh.
So just pulling back is fine by me. I can pull back in for a day. Oh, on my tablet.
I guess the cool thing is all these connections are in the same spot. Although I don't think this one's going to clear your alternator. It barely clears the engine.
So hold on, that needs some.
Let me see what the other one looks like. Actually, this
Actually, so yeah.
this is the one that definitely didn't fit in. That was
Okay.
way bigger. I need to find where the other line went. Oh wait, right here.
Do we need to unbolt it real quick?
So what I'll do is I'll just leave this really big wide one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cut it here and I'll cut it like here.
Okay.
Now, do you have a quick disconnect tool for that? Because ideally I'll do it.
No.
You might. It might be in one of the Mazda kits. There was a quick disconnect tool. I don't know what the hell. it's
Oh
for.
yeah, I do. Well, I think it's Escort, but yeah.
I'll take this.
Okay, let me go check
I'm
this.
just gonna put it on top of the engine.
Tell me this website.
You check that, and I'll start cleaning this up because this is gross.
Sorry, my
You're good.
PayPal just doesn't want to work.
No worries.
Also, I found the cutter.
If your Google Pay has a saved card, it also takes Google Pay and stuff. Bearing seal. Investigation.
I think it's in the big kit that was laying down on the ground.
What's that one?
Or this one. saw it the other day because I had to go through these to find the
Right.
installation kit for the rear seal.
Leak adapter. Seal driver.
I can do it on the car. I'd just rather do it on the bench.
No, I agree. Oh, not getting that one kit that we like almost tossed over there. It's under the V2. Yeah.
All right, there you go, man.
All right, I just felt the email.
Perfect.
You sure you don't need anything else? Because I got too much stuff.
No, I'm trying to get rid of my stuff. I hoarded all these Mercury parts, and now I just don't need them anymore.
Yep. Sounds about right. Two player.
Is this thing carbureted?
Yeah, so that's the.
Yeah, that's.
If you go to the channel, I have a short. You can see us actually running that with that printed manifold and the printed exhaust manifold with the turbo on it.
Hopefully,
You
sometime
spool
this
it,
year
like
I'll be
just
casting
floating
those
in the
and
air.
selling them.
I'd buy that. That's awesome.
That's good to know because I need people to buy them. I've invested a lot of money in it.
Well, I'm used to carburetors. I use fuel injection. I have a
That's what
70, I have a 71 Beetle that I just put around in usually.
I figured there's a lot of old silly Miata people that wanted to convert to carb for fun.
Yeah, that's what I would.
I'm pretty sure that should clear everything in the Miata too.
First test fire, we have our BlueTech 3D printed intake manifold for the Cam V6 with a Toyota 3K carb on it. And out front, the brand new Sam Industries T25 manifold, also printed ABS, and GT25-4R. Hit it.
That's awesome.
I'm happy someone's finally making parts for these cars. Yeah, that's what I need for my Capri, I think.
Absolutely.
It ran so good in the printed manifold. I was shocked.
It was
Oh,
actually
Would you
fantastic.
be selling these on your website? Or?
Yep, they're available right now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So I
If you
just
want to
put-
see the store in the pre-order, like since they're not here yet, they're gonna be here at the end of the month. I have a pre-order discount set up. Oh, how about spring lock coupling
So these
tool?
intakes already for free?
Yeah.
Not yet.
The intakes will be done hopefully like this summer.
I'm hoping by May or June. At bare minimum, May or June, I'll have a prototype out that I can have someone test for me.
I'd love to have a carbureted Mercury.
I think that might be it.
It is
Well, I have a
spring
spare
clamp
engine
tool
that I
for
sit
Escort
and build.
AC.
That sounds right.
All right, guys, we'll get out of your hair. I appreciate it again.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, it's all, I always like coming over here. It's
Don't
going
get
like,
anything else.
yeah, I'm sure I'll break something else in the next sometime this year.
Lord knows I got enough stuff. Actually, if you ever go to rebuild your hub, the store's gonna have new hubs. If your spindle stays good, these are Capri and Festiva hubs. I found something that can make them brand new. They actually fit. So I think those are gonna be here like at the end of summer. So if you're gonna rebuild them, I'll have new hubs
I'm
available.
gonna send mine to Paul Short.
Yeah.
DQ Short.
That-
Yeah,
that's
I'm sending like 20 of these to Paul for that reason.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna have him build you hubs with all new.
Thank
I
you,
think
guys.
I'm gonna have him build mine. Yeah, y'all have fun.
Yeah.
I hate those spring clamps.
No, right way.
I don't know. I don't think anybody knows because they're such shit.
I'm glad you found someone who knows some hello.
Oh, that might work out pretty good. Is this? Would this been like
I don't
this?
actually understand this works at all.
Does that? You think that been like that relatively fine? Should clear everything.
Yeah, that's like right past the bell. We can put the clamp over here.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that this rotated that way.
Yeah.
I thought it was like that, but no, I think it might actually work even better.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. How do these work? I actually understand the concept of the spring clamp for me to even use this tool. 'Cause I think I'm putting it on backwards. There's also a white plastic piece on the Protege that's just floating around. I don't know if I need to push it against that or with that.
And that needs to come off. That's your like safety. Oh, you should probably unmount your line.
Probably help.
You're
10
probably
12s.
10s. You're probably doing it right. There's also this zip tie.
I'll just-
Yeah, cut that zip tie too. And there's one directly below it too. Who are they?
Cameron Day on the regroup.
Oh.
Easier to buy a knuckle.
Nice.
The instructions said like you gotta push it in some direction.
I got it. You have to push it towards it.
Yep.
And then pull a little bit. Once you feel it start release, you can take this off. Well, you have to take that off.
Wow, dude, I can't believe. Once again, the Ford tools coming in clutch. I bought that kit for one like tool out of it, and it has this little plastic thing for Ford Escorts.
It actually just helped us.
It literally just works.
Like we would have been able to get it off regardless without that.
That's awesome. We had to go to Harbor Freight and buy the Harbor Freight kit with like every size we didn't need for $30.
And then none of them would have worked actually right. Oh wait, did I bring that pipe cutter up there? I just found the damn thing.
I think that's on the table back there.
It was.
I feel like I just saw it.
You did. But I think I was right there. I didn't move it.
Alright, I'll put this back real quick.
Okay, I guess I should probably sawzall that off instead because that's super close. I want to get as close for as much pipe as possible. Could I expand this?
Oh,
it's gonna
sure.
Be...
There, go back in that. Somewhere. I think.
Oh wait, corner.
I'll get this also.
And I'll hold this that way you can cut it because it really wants to grip into that aluminum. Just kind of follow the flange. Give me as much pipe as possible.
Okay.
Echo.
If you cut into the flange a little bit, that's fine.
Don't you have a vice? Steven is not a vice.
That's debatable.
Vice is holding the thing.
Who's this?
Oh, thanks.
Invalid pairing code.
Oh, not nice.
Is it just because it was out of range? Cannot restart the sensor. Past sensor readings will remain. Let's see if it was just because it was out of range first.
Okay.
Pretty sure I did the right one. 5.9. I think it was 5.9. 4.7.
Thanks.
Yeah, let
Welcome.
me know if it doesn't work.
Dude.
So you kind
So where's the other one, Steven?
Other what?
Line.
Oh, I already cut it.
No, the one you did.
This?
the guy
The
get a
complete
thing?
one.
This?
The
Yeah, these
other
numbers are just not great.
one you already
The parts one?
Better when they were hot.
the one you already soldered.
On top of the engine.
Okay, Michelle, look at this.
The one I already completed.
Yes, the done one.
What does this work?
Get your AC back.
Wow.
Your AC is about to be working, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
Pretty cool.
Looks great.
See if they can line them two right now. That's it. That's fine.
Got 4 pages done.
Heck yeah.
These 4 pages are the most annoying because you have to watch the video
Oh,
and add things from that.
why do
Try to make it sound good. Try to make it sound like you know what you're doing. So now I have another 4 pages to do for my second video.
nice?
Then after that, all of the main from scratch writing is done. It's
It's just editing.
You happen to see a radiator cap laying around, do you?
Oh, what now?
Radiator cap.
Dude, I forgot I had a monster.
I built the
here
thing.
today, too. I see that. Look at you, fancy guy. Is it a good thing? Wow. It's small, but it's cute. So versatile. That's pretty cool.
Oh, the monster's a bag on the fridge, actually.
Oh yeah, those are the ones I thought I put in the fridge. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, these fundraiser cookies just weren't that great.
Nope. Pretty bad.
I need the fancy pipe expander like Bill has. The one that's like $700.
Yeah, I don't have that.
It's like hydraulic or some shit. It's not one of these handheld ones.
I don't have that, and I don't really plan to have that.
Well, that's why I said I need. I didn't say you need.
Oh.
But I guess I really don't need it either. I do this like 3 times in a lifetime. This little handheld one does technically work. You gotta be super
I
careful.
love about buying the stepless drill bits and just running them in reverse.
They do make ones like that aren't, ghetto like that. That's meant for expanding pipe. Aluminum's hard because it doesn't really work hard, but it's also not super ductile. It does crack easily. Copper does too, but copper is easy. You can just heat it up and get rid of the work harden. Re-anneal it. Can't really anneal aluminum. Well, I guess you can.
A bit more of a process.
We're going to run some brake cleaner radiator for AC flush down this since we cut it with the saw.
Oh, sure.
So close. Ooh. Yeah, so close.
So,
Just be careful not to crack it. If you crack it, that's right in the bin, so I'm not going to be able to stretch it anymore. Takes a lot of hand strength.
yeah, so like something I want those for.
I do like to have more of a loose fit. That way the solder or flux or aluminum can actually kind of flow down into the fitting a little easier. Oh, let me check the Amazon thing to see if our things came. Considering I've got 6 Amazon notifications, I'm betting that it did. Delivered today at your front door.
Nice.
Hopefully it's at 2115. That would have sucked if I would have put it to my house. Bit more. Got some AC oil in my mouth. That's all I taste. Makes it hard because it's right in the bend. So one of your shanks are probably hitting the back of the bend.
Yeah, especially on that side.
That's why like the one Bill has better because it's not stepped. It's just individual sizes.
Oh, he's tuned up the bit for the tool.
Yeah. That's the cheapest style of pipe expander you can get. So your hose goes on like this. So yep, that's exactly how it's gonna look when we're done.
Sick.
Let me shove down a little farther.
Might want to rotate the camera left.
Do you mean you might want to rotate the camera left? I guess I probably can. I can't really. That look good?
Yep, that's great.
Gonna hit that little bit of brake clean first. Is this non-chlorinated?
What?
Never mind. I answered my own question. I wanted to make sure it was non-chlorinated so I don't literally kill myself.
Yeah, again?
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, don't heat up chlorinated brake clean. You will die. And that's like not even a joke.
Yeah.
Breathing in chlorine is not fun. Okay, I'll flame with the I kind of use it as its own flux. Right. If you force it into the joint, all the impurities kind of come to the top. And see how it sucked it in better now once I did that? Should be good, but I would like a different rod to clean it up more.
Is there a last rod?
No, I only use one.
Nice.
We'll just clean that up with some sandpaper. Or that works. You gotta be careful because the torch does get hot enough to actually just melt the base aluminum.
I was looking at all the way to the back when you do that. It's looking great.
Yeah, we'll just use an angle grinder to clean that up. Or the die grinder. Yeah, we actually melted the base aluminum on this side a bit, so that's definitely going to be fused really well. We'll know for sure once we pressure test it. Oh, hell yeah, the vise was heat sinking it. Not as pretty as the first one. Pretty good to me. Since we shoved it in so far.
All ends are covered, like most of it.
Yeah. Stuff's tricky to use. I really want to put
Probably like fully blown out in the camera.
I really want to put more in there. See how it's kind of concave. Yeah. I'll see if I can't get a little more in there. Sandpaper or a wire brush. Wire brush actually probably be better. A little knotty and not brush-like, but do you have your 2 wrenches over here? Okay. It is that size. I don't know if it's rated
it'd be another weight thing where it just gets unhappy.
Oh, the other one wasn't the weight thing. What it is, if it's just you're not squeezing the trigger all the way. I guess the trigger just gets worn out. Once you squeeze the trigger all the way, it just goes full speed, no problem. Because it thinks you're at like 98%, so it's trying to keep that random speed instead of just giving it full power. I mean, it's probably fine how it is, but I try to do an extra good job when it's not my car.
As long as it holds pressure. We're all confident with the other streams, and that was short.
Call that good before I actually blow through the pipe. It's still pretty soft.
I was hoping to be stopping to flip it off, but
Yeah. See a tiny little hole.
Oh.
I feel better about that. Just be careful on this side, because this side is thinner. You're going to break your tip. Just grind it. You're about to send your sharp tip into my eye. You're intent on breaking it off. Happy? It doesn't look terrible.
Great.
I've done far worse.
You know what? We'll string this over. Oh no.
I was not expecting it to like fly out like that. Oh, it might be because it's like
A little hot, yeah.
yeah. Well, I guess that's good because it forced all the crap out.
Ah, shit. Speed did not like that.
Oh, I shouldn't have wiped it. Oh, it's not terrible. It's not great.
All the rest of that just...
Yeah, just let it dry. Well, it's sealed up with the 3 psi my mouth could produce. So it's
I'm
definitely.
sure it's AC rated then.
Well, this is just a suction line, so.
Oh, you should be sucking on it then, Steven.
Well, my sucking game's not very good.
Isn't it the good suck? Shame.
Oh, let's go get your things from the front.
Okay.
All right, I'll run up there. You don't want to leave the stream alone.
There you go. I'll go pop that up real quick. Here, Michelle talking. I feel like I don't know the dogs or somebody's here.
Well, let's see how this fits first. Hopefully, our measurements were. Fuck. Okay, well, we're gonna have to redo that.
Too long?
No, I just broke it.
Oh.
Yeah, we were melting too much of the base material. But yeah, it's also too long.
Okay, that works my favor. All right. quote on the pipe.
They're not.
Oh.
So the pipe's not going to go inside.
Right, I'll just weld around the edge.
We're going to have to butt weld it,
That's fine. But it should go on it on the downpipe side.
hopefully. I don't know where the downpipe went. Speaking of downpipe, did we weld your stock one like in, or did we put
No,
a
it should
flange?
bolt on. Yeah, it bolts on.
Okay, good.
We'll have to do some adjustments, but it's bolt on. Is it low temp enough to use the Heiko?
No. You wouldn't. It wouldn't have enough wattage anyways, because it's gonna heat this entire pipe up as you do it.
Right. I mean, like, if you preheat it and then try to get in there and dip it with the thing, would it matter?
I think it's got.
Some flux.
Yeah, flux would definitely help.
Yeah, let me find that then.
Part of the problem is it wasn't flowing.
Right, let me find the flux.
Plumbing flux would probably be best because it's super acidic.
I don't know if I have you.
Well, I think you only have plumbing flux.
Nicholas Suardiek said, "Back again. Nicholas Suardiek said, Steven, is that the bean machine?
The white one? Yeah. I don't know where the camera's facing right now.
Okay. Flux obtained. Camera too far away. One viewer on stream. It's not me this time. So. Whoever is the one person watching, sorry.
I don't know exactly how I'm gonna manage that one. There's like not much pipe left here.
Step bit.
I could expand this side instead, but this is thinner pipe, so you'd want. And it's also bigger to begin
Nicholas
with.
Suardiek said, it's just me while I'm here for the party.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I don't need to shout. There's a mic right above us. Hell yeah, brother. You gonna try butt weld them?
I don't know what I'm gonna try to do.
Couple zip zaps the TIG without pillow rod.
I can attempt to. Problem is, this is so damn thin to begin with. Like, they definitely cheaped out on their suction hose.
Hmm.
That's probably why it started to melt away. So, if I can get that expanded again, it's right in a curve though. I could probably just heat up this side instead of this side.
Probably thin this out a bit too, since it's so thick. Bevel it to get shoved in a little bit harder.
This isn't gonna work for this.
Sewerdiak said, "Hey, well, what car would I be looking for the rip belt option for AC?"
91 to 93, MX3 would be one option. 96, 97 Aspire would be another one. Here.
Oops. A little much.
Hang on. Stop. Is it cracked?
No, that's why I tried to cut it.
Okay.
So we'll chop off this unevenness, or I'll just use this grinder over here.
I'll do this real quick. I mean,
You think you're actually going to get a flat surface with that?
You think you're flat surface with that? I mean, probably a little better. It is still kind of ass though. I might actually try putting that new wheel on at some point.
Still super thin on that one side.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna heat this side up instead. I'm probably gonna have you go grab your propane torch. Lower temperature, a little easier to control.
Still think the Hako you can use to dab in extra once it's preheated. A little 850 action. I think it's max.
Definitely got to flesh this out after this. That would have been silly to weld it in the wrong direction. Probably grab the other pack because this one's kind of short. I don't know what other pack is. Probably not that one. Just don't mess it up because that's literally all we have. We're going to do some ghetto ass shit if that messes up. Keep hitting the top side. I was just hitting the bottom side so it wants to flow. But this is a thicker aluminum side. Okay, go ahead and stop. We gotta wipe all the flux away. It was not the right move. Because the bottom was starting to melt. It just left the carbon layer over everything. That's just gonna instantly melt. I don't know how exactly I plan on that one.
Well, the inside of bottom part.
Still have some more. If you want to go find a wheel to go inside that.
Nicholas Surdiek said, "We can't see anything."
Yeah, I thought I'd be like right back over there with the camera, so I didn't move it. And now I'm thinking maybe I should have, but whatever. Sorry. You have a plier if I hear by chance?
There's a tool in there.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna bring it over here.
Nicholas Surdiek said, "It's okay, smiley face."
When you go like max boost, those kind of fan out anyways.
Right.
Nope, still blazing. I don't want to crush the pipe. That should be good.
Okay, we're getting there. You want to add flux now that it's not staying hot, or just burn off again? You probably should burn that badly. This was actually coming flux. Yeah, sweat fitting flux. That got it. Woo!
Did I get you? Oh yeah.
Bacon.
Probably getting too hot. That crack that I put in it, that cut.
Mhm.
I think it's good now. I hope it's good now. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's a hole or anything because the dead spot was this side.
Stuff it.
There it is. I think it's pretty clean. I'm worried about that though.
Yep.
Where was it leaking from?
Hard to tell. There maybe.
Oh, you're not gonna see it with light. It's gonna be a tiny microscopic crack.
Hard to tell.
I figured it'd be a cool down by now. Because these are, I think, our last two rides. I think we have one left.
Yep.
I wonder if it's just two different, like, blends of aluminum that just don't like each other. And the other one's really just fine. I mean, everything looks fine.
Ah, fuck. Ooh. The whole thing's kind of
Big hole.
it wasn't really sucking down in. I guess I'll just chop that off, grind it as best I can, and see if we can't just weld it, like weld.
Right.
I haven't had very good luck welding this stuff.
I can go see if I have another tube as well. Maybe if we like join it like up here, have another straight piece. If we end up having to. With the bend disappearing. Definitely got it in steel.
I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it on one of the straight pieces back here, just because it's a nice thicker piece.
Okay.
That's what I have. What's that from?
Protege5.
Oh, nice.
The exact line. Cut at the cab. You're in luck.
Well, we at least get a second shot at it.
Yes.
Well, I guess third shot at this point.
Here, Nicholas, I'm fixing the camera. We all know how handsome Steven is. But he's not in the dating market. Like, just. I mean, he's available, just not on the market.
That could be if the right person comes along. But...
You got Nicholas? You got a chance. What if you just find your wife in Japan like the one guy trying to say horse?
I'm making it from scratch. Oh, okay.
That's what sound was yesterday, by the way. Or that falling down. That little guide on top.
You're like horse. Horse. Just
You guys ever eat a bone?
You want like a plier, a glove? There's a glove right here. Check it.
I just need to be able to handle my rod. They'll bend.
Even,
helps
yeah,
everything.
even 2 mil. Yeah. A rod with a leftward sloping bend. We've all been there. Oh yeah, just set it on fire. The instructions is turned. Picking that up at all, or
Yes, I'm probably just gonna cut it back further.
where's this from?
Oh.
Do you remember?
Capri.
Okay, so I probably had more.
Well, I didn't cut this back any, and we're not slipping it
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
So even if I cut that off, I think it'll still end up being fine. Just pretty much cut it behind where the ridge is, where it needs to be melted in, and then I can
Right.
probably grind the rest of it away. While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab one of my tungstens and get her nice and sharp.
Shit's hot, by the way.
I wish I had a smaller size tungsten with me. Or do I? I do. Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
Hopefully I have a collet for that. I do.
Hey, come up, Millhouse.
Well, because I'm gonna need a smaller tungsten for welding that. If not, it's gonna blow right the fuck through it. Yeah, I think at some point we should clean this corner.
Oh.
this is the tungsten we should have been doing with your sheet metal.
Well, it's not all the way done, so
It basically is though.
we still have to put in the a hole for the brad locks and some holes for the fuse box past this thing.
Yeah, I didn't need you anyways.
Actually, we should figure that out soon so I can finish the Bondo, because I need to know where that's going before I Bondo over that spot.
This is the first time in a long time this Dig Torch said a smaller tungsten than where the fuck did my collet go? Almost certain it was in there. Hey, don't tell me I only have one of that size too.
I don't keep going back and forth from such great highs to disaster.
Like,
Copper collet?
is it just chill? It's the part that squeezes this one.
Right.
Goes.
Yeah. So yeah, copper one.
There's my old one. I just had you. I think this kit has in you. Oh, it's way too big. I'm 99% sure I tossed it in here. Like when it was
What's
up
in there
here.
currently?
Nothing.
In your hoodie pocket?
I don't know how the hell I got in there. No. I think I found it.
Okay.
Now, since I have this apart for the first time in like years, I'll change that too. What the fuck's that style? I won't change it. I think this is the style I need for my glass lens. looks sideways as hell. Oh, it's just the O-ring being stupid. I'll put another one on. I usually double O-ring it. These are the same O-rings as AC too. It's kind of funny.
Blank spares then. You want this bevel or are you just tacking it across?
It doesn't matter. It's not gonna hurt it either way. I'm gonna have to be trying to focus on the thicker metal anyways.
So you do it filler rod then?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna not use filler. I mean, if you want to bevel it, just don't bevel this one.
Well, this is a smaller one, so
Oh, is that smaller?
no, it probably makes sense to bevel it.
I'll just use filler. Using a filler rod bigger than my tungsten though, so it's gonna be kind of fun. We have a long way to go before we get to that point. Like when you hook the welder back up.
Trying to think. So that goes down.
It goes like that.
You need 220 for this one?
Probably not actually.
Well,
I don't think I have a 110 cable with me.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, there. Right in front of my face. Hopefully your welding helmet can hold out for enough time for me not to find the living hell out myself.
Looks like the opposite of making guaranteed.
Uh,
So I'm beyond making guarantees. I'm fully the camp up. It probably won't work.
well, I guess I still guarantee in its own sense.
I'm not guaranteeing it won't work. It's the thing. It'll back it up anyway.
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah, we will. I was gonna say we could probably like use adapters or something.
The one I don't have. Let's see yet. I keep using a crescent wrench.
This had like every size you could need for welding.
That's it. That's it.
Nicholas, are you so far everyone but Bill and Joe has gotten back with me, and a large nose pulley isn't looking so promising, so definitely going to have to go the other route.
What?
Something about finding pulleys.
I do not need 200 for this. Let's keep it about 85. 200 amps would literally just turn it into a blob instantly.
Yeah, that's for vaporizing.
Also, I don't need DC, I need AC. Here we go. Oh shit. It bumped back up to 200. It saves settings per setting, I guess. There's my ground lead over here somewhere. Oh, it's over there. I really need a chair because I'm not the best at standing up.
The stool's behind the L car.
out for your manifolds too. Show us off. They had welding helmets on sale.
It's your helmet.
It's not my helmet.
It's not my helmet.
Whose helmet is this?
It's a broken one that Rex gave me. He said he was just something small, like a battery or something else replaced. He's like, you already went and bought a new one.
Oh.
So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then
Well, I'm not gonna risk my eyeballs with it.
yeah.
Oh, it looks a little different. I think that's dimmed. The low battery light's on, so it at least has battery. Let's get a little purge going.
I got speakers.
Okay. I guess I'll tack this side too so we have two. I'm gonna try not to jam you in the eyes with my rod. That was the sound of me dipping my tungsten. Yeah, it still looks like. We can lay it on its side, that'd be a lot better. Like this? Yeah. And then like rotate it so that's perpendicular and parallel with me. That's perpendicular and parallel. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's aluminum. I should just see if I can. You can make it pretty much vertical. Yeah, I can, right there I can make it to my second tack. Moving forward, this is how I flip it. Get to the back side. Oh, yes. Right here, too. All that. We'll probably hit the wire wheel. Get crud off of it. Now? Yeah. Aluminum welding has to be like surgically clean. That'd be good. Feels weird welding with that small with tungsten. Thing's tiny.
Hang on a second.
might be able to finish this out. Let's know. That look all the way around. I'm pretty confident it's sealed. It was flowing really nice.
Looks really good. That, it's hard to tell. Like, it's like a stock grade right there.
You know what I mean? It's not great. It wasn't stock.
For the bigger pipe, the smaller pipe.
The bigger pipe is the smaller pipe in between the load.
Right, it looks like
It's just a little undercut.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. That's the only spot I've seen it doesn't like it's just really welded. So they're probably good. And if your other one fails, we can just weld it. I think the other one turned out really nice though, so I don't think it
I think so too.
Proper size tungsten does everything for you. I'm kind of happy I didn't flip the tungsten because now I can use the sharp pointy side for the stainless steel. Nick's the only one watching. So I hope he likes this. It's good enough. Yeah. I hope we welded that in the right combination. I'm pretty sure we did. I looked at it briefly. It looks right. We might have to bend it up here, and it might box in thick. But with this will take up that. With an actual weld, we can actually start cracking. Actually,
Looks fantastic.
bring that back here. Hang on. Or keep
Looks
walking.
fantastic. Yay!
What? What?
Oh,
Yeah.
we can go now.
You're right. Yeah, do the spring release. So that's right. And down.
Yep.
I felt it. And pull it just a little bit. You can only go so far. Yeah, there it is. Not even like over too long. It's like beautiful, isn't it? You have a nice neat over here. I think we're good now.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Said. BTW unit welder testing the bike. We can hardly hear you guys now. Jackson. Said. Looks AC pressure rated to me.
Yeah, full ratings, baby.
You don't want that. So I have all shut off. Big pass now.
There we go. All right. Yes, the AC does mess with the mics. It happens. It's all good.
It's high frequency AC. It's gonna be pissed off. I plugged it back in.
I would say, did it just reboot its capacitor? The insane.
Now, when you turn it back on, it only stays on for like 2 seconds. I want to keep it plugged in. That way, when we go back there, we're good to go.
Sure. Magical. We need to mount off them still.
The what?
Yeah, I'll do some bending. So I have to come back. Otherwise, it's making it possible to change the headlight bulb. So bend it here and unbend
Oh, it's just
that
a
a
marker
bit.
light. How often does your turn signal go out?
That is the turn signal.
Exactly. How often does your turn signal go out? Well, we can bend it some.
Yeah. So I'm thinking here,
We'll just make.
bend it back, and
Or just-
unbend that a bit. That should be it. Or should I get a kink?
Yeah,
Well,
let's
no.
make-
I think it has to be below that. Kink, doesn't it? Maybe. I'm not going to get around that one. I'd bend it that. I'd bend it here. Softer than by hand, or
I mean, it's aluminum, I guess, so it's not going to scrape anything, but
no, not that soft.
it's that soft. It's very thin, so be careful.
Yeah, we want to be careful of breaking it. I want to get the bend in the first place. Not by hand. At least I'm not.
How hot? Not that.
It's not.
Well, it looks pretty good. Okay,
Okay, that's actually kind of hard. For how thin it is, that's surprising. With it being that hard and that thin, there's a chance of it cracking before bending.
So we take some heat first.
Might. Just send it.
It's a lot of mixed signals, Stephen.
Well, it's a lot. Mixed pipe. If it breaks, we can re-weld it. The pipe got some beef to it.
Oh, no. Don't cake too much, please. Okay, it kinked about like
I
crazy.
mean, we're already necked down like half the size of the pipe. And if the old sucks, yeah, it's fine. It's a vapor / suction line, so it's gas. A little kink will be fine. For your next unbend, just mount it to the compressor and use the compressor as leverage.
Up here, you think?
Yeah. Or you
I'll
can
do it
just,
right here.
or don't even do that. Or do this.
Here, put that rag on it, man. Rag on it, you gotta see that.
Are you though?
Yeah, this is right in front of the headlight.
We can polish it. That enough?
We'll see.
Just put that piece of tape there. Why do you rip it off? That could have hit it.
I think it's a little unstuck heat. Oh, yeah. Where's the other one at? There. Here's the piece one still.
I'll grab that one so if we actually bent that bend. I could unbent the bend.
A little. Sort of.
Not really.
A tick, yeah, there.
A little bit. I can move if you want. It's a little better.
Much better. Basically, what I mean about this angle, we're like going right into the water neck. Nice if this was
Twisted or unbent?
unbent a bit, be nice. It's not a huge deal, it's not unbent, but twisted for sure. From this point.
Well, I guess, yeah, if it was like pointing this direction. Twisting's probably more dangerous than unbending.
I think so. Put this back nearby.
It was gonna hit the valve cover and the alternator. That's
Right.
why we
Yeah.
decided to.
Just I'm trying to think of how it would sit. Yeah, just on the hose with that V clamp, that should be pretty good.
I think that's at the right angle. That feels weird. That's not terrible. If we could bend, twist this. Just a straight twist about 45 degrees. We'll try that.
Let me see clamp off.
Oh, that was actually way easier than I expected.
Like some of that.
Well, I ended up just bending the old hose on the bottom. Because it's a lot thicker, but I guess it's a lot softer aluminum then.
Yeah. Let's get some here.
Realistically, it needs to be like a foot shorter. Just shove it in. If it latches, we can unlatch it. Should be done with welding and stuff anyways. Here, I'm gonna get tension off this side. There you go. And that'll pretty much lock that where it's supposed to go. It's not too bad. A little bit of a whoop-de-wop, but doable.
Oh, yeah, I think it's basically the soft spot though, so it's not a huge deal.
And this should be enough out of the way to clear the alternator. It kind of looks stock the way the route takes.
Yeah, we declamp it still to somewhere over here.
It still kind of blocks your light, but it's enough you can get your light out.
That's doable.
If it's not, then you can just bend this on the car out of the way.
Right.
You know, in 3 years when that light eventually blows, maybe.
Well, most modern cars, you take the light out, change the bolts.
These are only like 1 bolt. I mean, I'm sure there's one more right here.
I think there's one. I think they did a bumper off, bolt one, assembly out.
Next thing, when you get that back header off, I don't think we should pull the engine. I think we should keep the engine where it's at.
I think we pull the engine. We want to drop that hard line on the power steering pump.
Well, we need
rack.
to move all this shit then.
That's fine.
I'm hoping these work out. I measured 2 inch. I don't know how the hell these look so much smaller. They must be, their 2 inch must be different than my 2 inch.
Where's the header at?
I don't know. Oh, right there. Well, we gotta chop those flanges off anyways. We can chop them off and test them.
Hercules, that was expensive ones. 4X life.
Oh, fuck me. This one's
Alright, I'm guessing we want the fine tooth since this is metal up to 1/8 inch thick. Did you say that monster was dead and put it back down?
No. Well, one I was drinking earlier and one I was just drinking. I'm trying to figure out which one was which. I think the one that had more in it is the one I'm drinking right now.
We'll figure it out real quick and throw the other one away.
I mean, this one tastes like the one I was drinking. This one has less in it, so. They kind of necked up, so I'm going to cut the bottom of the neck.
This is getting closer and closer to the engine.
We got pipe, we can extend it.
Okay. little that tape stuff like that. That smells like a chemical I definitely should not be breathing.
Unless it's something from the stainless steel.
No, it's gotta be the blade. We already cut some of this not something like that with fork blades.
We got some carbon free. You want to grab one to right there?
Oh yeah.
That's looking a little closer. What? Maybe I should have cut it at the neck. What's that? Is that the right size pipe? We might have to use that just as an adapter. Which honestly is probably gonna be best anyways, because those have to be like perfectly flat with each other.
Yeah.
We might have to actually just go buy adapters. That's kind of a lot to fill in. Dude, they use some tiny ass pipe for this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it still should flow better than the stock manifolds.
I mean, if we buy adapters, this will probably slit on the adapter.
Yeah.
Depending on kind.
Let me try cutting this at the flange instead of,
right.
That was TIG welding. Look at those tiny dimes stacked.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect them to make stainless.
I was. This is kind of an old kit, so it's probably made pretty good back in the day.
It looks like the Chinese kit to me.
I don't know who made it. The brand tag was missing. It rusted off. Their blade's already dead.
One cut. I'm never buying these again. Awful. Thought I could save a little bit of money not buy the torch blades. I was so wrong. The higher TPI might be better as well, but or the coarser TPI.
I was super gentle with that cut too.
I saw.
I think they use like latex paint or something to paint them.
Stupid blades.
I like Harbor Freight, but those just ain't it.
Those are the most expensive ones they had. This one's way different.
They got a torch over here, like what metal?
So just fine. There's one tiny hot spot on it.
The paint's like infused.
That'll fit. A little grinding down.
Well, there's a lot of burr, so that's probably part of why it's not slipping on.
Yeah, we're a tick too big, or we weld to the edge. It doesn't really matter. Since if we were to make it slip in,
What we're probably gonna
yeah,
do is
anyway.
probably use a piece of lead pipe to slip in the manifold, and then weld that to the manifold, weld that to the pipe. This side we'll have to use an adapter for this, but this side we should be able to.
Right, just grind it down a bit till it's just fits on it. Or I'll say we cut it. Now we want to grind it. If we ground it, we'd have to bevel to fill welding.
I mean, we can just take this down a little bit more. That way, until we get to the right size for it to slip in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we'll grind this off with the flat disc or something.
Mhm.
It's definitely too tall right here.
Yeah, you can see the height difference.
Yeah, I'll do that real quick while you're holding it.
But I say first things first, we get the motor out and get that other manifold off before we start messing with this. We need the manifolds to work in the car before we even care about this.
Well, while you're holding it, that side hopefully you don't have to touch at all. As long as there's radiator, the side you're holding doesn't need modifying. That being said, it's also the easiest side or easiest side to shorten.
Well, this side's not probably either. You just shorten this section. Or lengthen, depending which way it needs to go.
Yeah, it'd be lengthening, yeah.
I think if you take the burr off now, it might actually
Oh,
slip.
there it is. Right? Just a little bit more here. Shit. That could have been a lot worse. It's already not good.
I've done that plenty of times. That's a nice little fill it in there.
Exactly. It's perfect. Shit.
Well, I guess let's pick some of this shit up so we can get the motor back out.
Okay.
While the motor's
that's
out,
not a Band-Aid?
I think you might have gave me your last one.
Oh, how nice of me.
When the motor's out, we'll take out the other downpipe too.
Oh, we never pay those tolls. Alright, a little cleanup. AutoZone run. I guess whatever we buy there won't be stainless, but I guess it's whatever.
I couldn't hear a damn thing you were saying.
Whatever we buy there won't be stainless, probably.
No, they have stainless adapters.
Do they?
Yeah.
No.
They cost like twice as much, but they got them.
Well,
We'll go down AutoZone, because I know AutoZones for sure do have stainless adapters. The other ones kind of are iffy. We can try O'Reilly's just because it's right next door, basically, at first.
yeah.
But if they don't, then AutoZone definitely does have stainless ones.
Where's my gloves?
It's been like one day. I shouldn't be hearing you say that. That does look a lot better with the V-band than the Tri.
Yeah.
Well,
It already looks way better. Way more compact. Obviously, the thing's kind of big, but there's some gloves. Alright, we're down to one viewer again. May or not be Nicholas. I'm going to turn this stream off since we're going to go clean this place up and then run errands. I'll turn it back on. We'll come back in here. We'll take the engine out, and I'll start welding up the exhaust, which I think will be very cool. It'll be very fun. Oh, hey, there's very gloves.
oh yeah, that's like a perfect fit. It's almost like this is 2-inch pipe. You know, I should try to do the sexiest weld I can on this bit just to upload it to the reviews. And tell the guy to fuck off. He just has no way he's doing it. He's trying to use flux core.
Yeah, flux coring stainless V-band, and then flux coring the dang
Stainless strap.
the strap. That was some wild stuff.
Like, yes, they're only spot welded on. They can break off, but it's not a big deal. Just put it on and then put the strap over it. Like, the strap is there just to kind of clamp the, you know, cut pieces.
Right.
Like, the fittings themselves look amazing. Like, that's very good machine work.
Evil Energy does great stuff. They're like my entire AN system is Evil Energy.
And the clamps are universal. Like, you can just go buy another V-band clamp if yours fails.
Or just buy the old kit again because it really was cheap.
Like, I would almost say the clamps are consumables. I think I want to do V-bands on charcoal once we get it back together. Just for the looks.
I can do V-band as well for the outlets for T25 because you know the guys remaking the outlet for me.
Yeah.
Instead of the 3 one, I can make them do a V-band one instead. I think it might be nice. I don't want to do V-band for like the exhaust outlet because, like Charlie said, it's not as nice when you're doing all hang off there versus the bolt stuff.
Oh, you mean
Like
like
it's,
the turbo 2 manifold or
the turbo to exhaust down from elbow.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the Nissan elbow that he's remaking. I can V-band at the end of that.
as long as it's not super long to adapt to it. Like, because
It'd be exactly like the Nissan one currently, but instead of 3-volt flange, V-band.
Oh, you mean on the bottom part?
Yeah, the actual elbow.
I was saying the turbo's kind of like a lot to adapt to get to a circle.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the V-band, the G25 is V-band out, but that's like, it's going to hit right on water.
It's like 50 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I guess,
the Nissan elbow, instead of being a 3-volt elbow, I'd make it a V-band elbow.
I guess that wouldn't be too bad.
Because then you just do this for your downpipe. If you're trying to do downpipe off, it's just pop.
Instead of hoping and praying you don't break
Three,
your studs.
yeah, these 3 nasty studs.
Like, even when they're new, they're still gross.
Yeah, or like you pay something, you can pay like $80 to get 10 nail studs or something like that. No, thank you.
And even then, they still, you know.
See any of these?
The last one's
a
probably
24.
on there.
Oh, there's a 24. Okay, you see the out there. Yep. There they both are. Right next to each other. Incredible. Oh, we wanted the union fitting, right?
Yeah. We also need to go rent their kit because you can't buy yours.
Flaring kit?
Yeah.
Alright. You go to the front desk then. You ask them for the fitting and the kit. I'll go carry the exhaust pipes to the exhaust aisle and go find the whatever it's called. The stuff. The exhaust stuff.
Perfect. You need this side. If we had to butt weld it, that's fine too. As long as it matches up roughly. Like this one, you can find an adapter that fits in it. It's 2-inch OD.
Right.
And this one's probably 1 3/4.
That's it.
We'll take both of these.
Yep. Power steering stuff.
Fuck it. Since I put my small tungsten, I could probably just weld your fittings together.
What, these?
Yeah.
We can try. It won't
Yeah.
hurt, right?
That's kind of a joke, but we could technically try.
It's steel, right?
It's very thin.
You got a really small tip.
I do have a small tip.
Isn't steel easier than aluminum, or no?
Technically, it should be, but I'm better at aluminum because I don't weld steel very often.
Yeah, plenty to practice on. We can cut this in 7 chunks. You can butt all 7 by the time you do number 8 and be ready.
Or we could just get the Union because the Union's actually like a factory style setup.
Yeah. Well, I said we don't take this out because we want to move that pipe anyway.
Well, we actually
clean
chop
up.
pieces of it off, take it with us to make sure we get the right size fittings. Because not only do we need the Union, we need the 2 double flare fittings.
These are about 10 mil as well. So,
They're also not double flare. It's O-ring seal.
about that one.
That one might.
You can crack it open.
But the part that we need is welded on.
This?
Yeah, we need the male side.
For what? The union?
The Union's double female.
Oh.
What is
Oh, you want to union the female and then union that spot? Where do you plan on using the union? I thought we just like do one in the middle somewhere. I thought we'd
No.
just keep that hard line.
You twisted your bit, right? So down
Yes.
here, wherever the hell that weird little that 45, because you don't need a 50 feet long like this.
Right.
It's all curled up.
So we have that fitting already there.
So I figure right here. No. Right here.
That's what I'm saying. We have a fitting that we could tee off of without having to do a union. So this whole pipe, take this one off of. Yeah, so this is one painted green right here.
Mhm.
You follow it down, it turns that thing right there, that gold one.
Yeah.
So instead of using union, couldn't we just actually flare the ends and put it in there? So I don't quite get what you're saying. You hold that for a second. So this is our line. That's fucked. Instead of a union, couldn't we just actually flare a different tube? Couldn't we, like bend some of this that we already have on deck?
I guess, but we still need to bring it to a banjo fitting somehow.
Well, hang on. I might have one big enough.
Well, this line is that line.
Right.
So this should just screw into that.
Right, so I'm saying we could recreate this flare.
Well, you still need a piece of rubber in there somewhere.
Yeah, maybe one of these we have. Because some of these we just have joined with fuck it. Oh, I guess the high pressure we didn't. Only low pressure side we had, which is fittings on.
I figured just cutting it right there where the 45 was and just unioning it into this.
Oh, but we still want some rubber.
That has rubber because it's just getting rid of one of your rubber sections.
Oh, on that top 45.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, no, that hose needs to go because it ripped on the bottom.
Well, you can use this one. Wait, no, you can't.
This one.
You need this one. This one's low pressure.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say I think I have a banjo that's a solder on fitting. We could potentially solder / weld the banjo on to a different line instead of using that banjo.
Really testing my skills here. I don't know. Unions are stock. At least in a lot of cars. I can see why you'd want to replace that line.
Yeah.
We can probably steal the line off of one of
That's
the
you
trees.
know, I swear to God, I pulled this line off the other car. But yeah, right there. It's along with the other car now also. And it's clearly just too fucking long. Let me tuck you guys out of the way again. Don't spill. Don't spill. There's just a lot going on back here. Yeah, it was just too long. Supposed to be all the way over here.
Like cut right here would be perfect. Like
Right, that's just this little damaged hose on the way rid of.
it's a Capri hose that mounts to the rail, the same fitting as that. I could use the hard.
The one that mounts over here.
I know the one that mounts over there is the same
Right.
because they all use that O-ring.
And it's not the one with pretty long, so we could probably bend it to come like up.
Well, the Capri has a union over here too, right? Or is it just
again.
straight from the pump to the
Right. The half cut's complete. You look at the half cut. As far as the top section, look at the other one from the bottom.
If you actually took it off. Oh, I just had this feeling he's planned to, but he decided not to last night. I have a feeling it's 17. Either 17 or 21. Those are my guesses.
I don't know. That's an American only rack, I think.
I was looking pretty 17-ish.
I mean, I hope it is, but my expectations are low. Cause I mean,
You're already 1 step ahead. Grab the ball. The American rack. Yeah. That's what they got. None. AIS. I got bandwidth. Well, we should probably grab. Oh, you said you have other ones. We don't need to take them back to the
other ones. Oh, those? Yes. Yes.
I just want to make sure like actually screws into this. That's
Okay.
because I
There's literally one right there. That'd be 3.
because I have Vaporous isn't going to clean this by the time we get back.
Mine said so loudly, no.
The stuff works great, but it does take a little time.
How do you crack that off? I'm gonna brush this off. Vaporous does like if you need a little bit of effort before giving it.
Never hurts to give it a little help.
What did it do to you?
Ah, it didn't come off. Oh wait, we need to get this off now. Wonder if that's the same big ass. No, that's probably 17. We only need to grab the one side. Because we can just impact on the smaller one. I think they're both 19s.
Just can't get past these chunks of rust. There we go. Disgusting. Tools.
That was nice. Came right off.
Surprisingly nice. Actually,
And then I'm pretty sure that should screw right into your rack.
Okay.
I don't know where your actual fitting is on your pump.
we can bend this some too,
Yeah,
and maybe weld it.
that's brazed.
But that's the other thing too. I got more of these, so really we make one of these ourselves if we want to, because I bought
Yeah,
this
just
to
use
braze
this
on.
fitting. But yeah, I think that's like,
Is that the same as AN?
no, maybe. Probably not.
I dash 10 anyway. This is a silly question.
But if this works, you could sell all your pre-hoses you have no uses for to Protege people that want to do KL swaps.
Well, one person that wants to. Everybody just leads power steering.
Well, now they have a solution, so they might not. People just don't want to mess with it. But if they have,
This is one of those rare times in life where I'm going to look at something and I'm like, this is not a product.
No, I think I'm about half and half on, shitty ideas and good ideas.
No, it's a good idea. I like the idea. I just I don't want to have to produce this. I don't want to do it again.
Well, you don't have to
I
produce
don't want
it.
to take more pieces off Capri's. I want to be done partying out Capri's.
No, you don't part out Capri's. Use all the ones you already have.
I don't have any racks though.
You don't need the racks.
Just a hose.
Yeah, just this hose. Because people can just get that.
I got plenty of those. I'll
Yeah.
do that.
People can get the adapter or the banjo fitting anywhere. No fucking clue. It looks like a return line for the power steering.
Alright, I'll just keep all this power steering bits together. Let's see which one of these we end up using.
Yeah, we'll need that one. Just to,
Here's our current pump, leaking more dial before. And this guy. This is now the power steering corner.
yeah, I think it's going to end up so much nicer than your 15 feet of hose.
For sure. Oh, wait, thanks.
Let's go wash our hands. The store.
Just run down a little more real quick.
Well, I can go toss this one back. We don't need anything left on this.
That was great.
Actually, I bet you could take this fitting off and put it on that power steering pump because they're all made by the same company. It might be the same thread pitch, and then you can just get rid of your banjo fitting altogether.
Because that rusty thing on the edge of the reservoir is what we welded last time. That's literally how we got our 90-degree bend on our current pump. It's the Capri res hose welded to the side of it.
I mean, that's like the identical pump on this.
Yep.
We'd just take off that and take off this and see if they change.
Yep, so we'll keep that as a backup. Because we can just use that line.
We might just be able to use just that line.
You're right, yeah, no banjo at all.
If that fitting fits in there, then we don't need anything else, just the line. Now that's a product. Get this adapter fitting right here off that pump, and then just a line to make it power steering work.
I'm going to have to agree with Michelle on this one. Right now, the best product I have are the products I already have. I just need to sell more. So, if you want to be head of marketing, then I'll hire you as marketing. You can give me more ads. Because that's what I need right now.
Just spam the ad button.
I need people to know what I've got and then go buy what I've got.
You need to figure out what, well, we already kind of know what's all cross-compatible, but really start advertising the cross-compatibility.
I have an app for that. I just need somebody to go in and mark every item as what it's compatible with. Which is probably me. I don't have time for that right now. When I have free time, I'm just sitting around. I'm like, hey, I should start making lists.
Like your shifter bushings, that fits 50 different cars.
Yep. Right now, the site only has Capri, Festiva for 2-year ranges, and something else. As far as like cars, you can pick from the drop-down menu. Long-term goals like add Protege for each span year, add engine options. That way, if you have a GTX, you say 323 GTX parts. What do they have? Oh, turbo manifold. Wow, my GTX could use that, etc. Engine mount right there.
Transmission mount.
Yeah. Engine mount. Absolutely cooked blades. Bit set.
Should probably pick up some heat wrap too, unless you have some already.
I've got those metal things I bought for my cats.
Because even if your radiator does fit in the front, you might want to.
Oh, for the header. Yeah, to wrap the headers themselves.
Yeah.
I meant for this to wrap the steering rack.
Oh yeah, that
Since
might
you roll
work.
this, it comes to big stainless zip ties. But no, I don't have any more heat wrap. Takes on V2. I have that gold. Actually, got the whole gold heat tape.
Can you put it directly on the header?
No. I mean, you can put it on the steering rack though. I can put it on the back of the
I'm
fans.
not too worried about the steering rack. The fan's what I'm worried about because it's gonna be like almost touching.
Yeah, I might have to cut it too. We'll see. Yeah.
Well, if we heat wrap, it'll be fine, even if it's close.
Just gonna rush the headers away to nothing.
I mean,
Okay, so everybody, we'll be back. I'm gonna start a new stream later. We're gonna do some shopping and whatnot. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. See ya.
I thought
Bye,
you-
camera, Steven.